Do you ever wish you could spend more time doing things with your hands? What if you could get ready for a career when you're still in high school? You can at the Greater Altoona Career and Technology Center. When you are accepted at the GACTC, you'll spend half of your school day there, getting hands-on career training. You'll focus on hands-on skills at the GACTC, and your GACTC credits will count toward your high school diploma. Depending on the program you choose, you may be able to earn industry certifications, college credit, and more. It's all absolutely free of charge to you as part of your public school education. But you'll still be a student at your home high school, so you can continue to take part in extracurricular activities like sports and clubs, whatever interests you. And after you graduate from your high school, your GACTC training will help you go straight into a career, to another technical school for more training, or to college. The choice is yours. The GACTC has more than 25 programs for high school students to choose from. They're organized into clusters, that is, groups of programs that are likely to appeal to people with certain talents and interests. Here they are. Are you a creative person who likes to draw, design, and take photos, or work on print, web, and video projects? Digital communications. This program prepares you for a career in multimedia technology.
We learn how to work with cameras, we learn about social media, we learn how to edit fit photos and videos, and we learn how to market companies. I think the funnest piece that I've worked on was with the podcasting equipment. It's very fun and we all have a great time doing it. Well, the instructor goes step by step with every piece of equipment we use. He introduces us to every little piece of it. It's rewarding because every time I go home I get to show my mom something or my sister, and they're always so proud of me.
Just a few possible careers in this broad field include photographer, videographer, multimedia producer, editor, journalist, graphic designer, or web designer. Graphic design. This program teaches you to solve communication problems using digital design tools and mediums, as well as traditional tools and techniques.
The best part about being in this program is that you're around people who enjoy the things you enjoy, so it's easy to make friends. You get to do what you like doing. You have job opportunities, so you can go and automatically get a job, and you have experience, which is really good on college applications, and you learn a lot in this program. Graphic design, we mostly work on computers. We use programs on Adobe. We use Adobe Illustrator, Adobe Photoshop, Adobe InDesign. People think this is a drawing classroom. It's not, which is a really common misconception. We do a lot of stuff on the computers. It's very, very minimal traditional art that we do here.
Graduates of this program have gone on to careers in graphic design, illustration, animation, and art direction. Logistics is for people who like to keep things organized, solve problems, and work in a fast-paced physical workplace. Logistics and supply chain management. Get hands-on experience in working with the supply chain. That is, the movement, production, storage, and control of products from the manufacturer all the way through consumption and disposal.
I liked the more paperwork side of it. Like I was really good at it, and it kind of clicked with me. One thing you'll learn is you can learn how to ride the forklifts here, which is pretty neat because you have to be 18 to actually be able to ride them, like if you didn't do this program, whereas in here you can be in 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th grade and be able to ride them. You get to learn how to deal with all the inventory stock and learn how to cycle count and how you manage like all of our products and stuff like that. And then you also get to obviously deal with like every package that comes in that the teachers order, and it's kind of cool sometimes depending on what the teachers order, because sometimes you get to like put together some cool stuff for them. I think communication and motivation is probably like the biggest thing in here. With everything that goes on, like especially when you're back here, like dealing with forklifts and stuff, you have to make sure you're communicating so injuries don't happen and everybody knows what's going on. And you obviously have to be motivated because you're constantly moving in here. I think people just think it's like a really easy thing, and people just think like, oh, it's a box growing from one side of the world to the other, where it's like there's so many steps in between that to get that package from one place to another.
Students in this program have the opportunity to earn their forklift certification, and will be prepared to enter a career in material handling and logistics, which is one of America's largest and fastest growing industries. If you like building things with your hands, consider one of the GACTC's many programs in construction. Carpentry construction. You'll learn theory and hands-on skills needed to practice the trade of carpentry, from reading plans and estimating all the way through construction.
My expectations coming in have been exceeded. It's more than I can ever imagine. I've learned more than I ever thought I could ever know about my trade. Mainly I get to build stuff on my own, like I get to show my skill. So I've learned a lot about roofing systems and about support. Practice makes perfect. My instructor, he's really cool, he knows a lot. He's never hesitant to give you an answer you're looking for or to teach you what you want to know.
Graduates of this program are qualified for entry-level positions as carpenters building homes and commercial or industrial buildings. Electrical trades. In this program, you'll get hands-on experience installing electric wiring, fixtures, switches, control systems, and more.
Early on, I was very interested in remote control cars and how they worked, so I started messing around with them and figured that electrical is where the future is headed, and so it piqued my interest. Whenever I had a question or I was unsure about anything, I would go up to one of the older upperclassmen, and they were very nice. You could go into commercial electrical, you could go into residential, you could be working with a general contractor, you could work in electrical supply places. Favorite thing about this program would be the amount of hands-on work that we get to experience here.
Students leave the program prepared to enter the field of residential, commercial, and industrial lighting and maintenance. HVACR. The Heating, Ventilation, Air Conditioning, and Refrigeration program teaches students to install, maintain, and repair a wide range of heating and cooling systems, including refrigeration.
Some of the technical skills students learn in this program are how to use tools correctly, the mechanical sides of different equipment they're using, like furnaces and boilers, and how to use the tools and how to correctly work on something. The coolest tool in our program is probably our boilers and our furnaces. We have over 10 furnaces that we get to work on, and they're all different, so you learn a lot about them. I think companies would hire students from this program because they know what they're getting out of the program. They know they're getting well-trained students. We get knowledge in the classroom and mechanical skills out in the shop.
Program graduates are prepared to go to work at an industrial plant, HVACR contractor, or even go into business for themselves. Masonry. This high-demand field involves building and fabricating many types of structures in blocks or bricks.
The masonry program is about a lot of construction. We do a lot of building in this class. We all put in a lot of hard work together. Things we learn in the shop is how to operate equipment down there, like the saws, the cutoff saws, how to properly use the equipment. I came here because I want to do construction when I grow up. So I picked masonry to see how that was. People say it's harder than it looks. Actually, once you get the hang of it, it's not too hard.
Graduates of this program have the skills they need to enter the workforce as an entry-level mason. Fields in this cluster are for people who like solving problems, programming robots and machines, and taking things apart and putting them back together. Cabinet making, finished carpentry. Learn all facets of fine woodworking and cabinet making, from planning and design through construction and installation.
The cabinetry program pretty much builds on the development of fine accuracy and precision markings and measurements, being able to create beautiful masterpieces from like your bedroom dresser to complete kitchen cabinetry. The shop has everything from small hand tools to big industrial machines to mill down lumber and any other wood integrated stock we have. Some of my favorite tools in the shop would have to be the spindle shaper and the low angle hand plane and high angle box planes. I think people mainly believe that it's just building cabinets for a living out of this class. It is not all just cabinets. You can make pretty much anything that involves like a wood or craftsmanship what you learn over the course of 2, 3, or 4 years, it'll build on the knowledge of how to run machines, get hired maybe a little bit faster than someone who doesn't know the knowledge of the machines, and you can have a better skill set and work ethic than some of the other people out there because you know how the machines work and how to use them properly.
Graduates of this program are prepared to begin a career as a finished carpenter. Electromechanical engineering technology. Sometimes called mechatronics, this exciting field combines a knowledge of electrical and electronic circuits with mechanical engineering principles.
What is a resistor? What's current? What's an electron? And what's electricity? And then as you move up in the class, you learn more specific parts. What does a resistor do in the circuit? What is an inductor? It widens your knowledge. You'll see things that you've always seen. You've probably seen a circuit board before, but you don't know what anything on there does. I can be the person to build this stuff, or I can fix this stuff. The hands-on the building of this class that you do.
Students in this program earn college credits or can enter this growing field after graduation to work with electronic and electromechanical devices ranging from robotics to hybrid vehicles to automated manufacturing equipment. Engineering design technologies. You'll learn how drafters and engineers take their ideas from concept to production in this program, which also provides the opportunity to earn college credits.
Because of it being learn at your own pace, we can take it into what we want for our careers. I'm hoping to get into mechanical engineering. I'm learning how to take a hand-drawn diagram and make a 3D model of it on the computer. We get to use 3D printers, which take different kinds of plastic filament, and you can make 3D models with it. This is the new one that I got. We use the computers for the most part to do all of our modeling. We go from paper to 3D models, or sometimes 2D models, and then to 3D models. And then we'll go to our physical model, which is then when we 3D print it, so we can actually hold it. My expectations when I first came into this program, I didn't really know what kind of career I wanted. And then the last 2 years I figured out I want to do mechanical engineering, because I like messing around with the stuff and making the components actually work. It is definitely something that will help me along in life.
You'll be prepared for an entry-level position or to enter college in an array of engineering-based majors. Precision machining. This program teaches you to use sophisticated, computer-based tools used in today's modern manufacturing, as well as traditional machining skills used in the metalworking occupations.
The shop, it is about making different type of tools, learning new things. Some of my favorite machines here is the CNC. It's like a computer operating machine. They make your own designs and it'll do it by itself. The favorite machine I do is a lathe because that's what I work on most. I work with smaller tool parts. I make different types of designs for lug nut. My favorite thing about this program is that I could get a lot of skill at doing something. I get to learn a lot. It's pretty nice.
Graduates are prepared for a career in manufacturing or to continue your education in this field. Welding technology. Learn to join materials by applying heat, pressure, or both, with or without filler material.
When it comes to this, you get lots of experience, and that's the number one thing. I've become more knowledgeable in how to correct things and make things better in order to get the best I can out of what I do. There's a lot to offer in our shop. Sometimes it doesn't feel like 3 years is enough. It's fun. There's a lot of cool stuff to learn in here, and a lot of stuff you'll use later in industry if you decide to go into it. There's tons of construction, anything in the railroad. There's almost anything you can think of that deals with metal will hire you. Welding has given me the opportunity to really decide on what I want to do with my life. It makes you happy to see that you're able to progress like that and be able to think, hey, I can do this in the future and make something out of it and make a living out of it, essentially, and that's where this gets you.
Graduates will leave the program with the skills needed to find a position as an entry-level welder. Students in this cluster enjoy working with people. Are you interested in a healthcare field? Or maybe working in a kitchen? Do you like helping people feel or look their best? Baking and pastry arts. This program is perfect for students who are considering a career in the culinary arts and have a special interest in baking and pastry.
Some of my favorite things to make in this program, I really enjoy making pies and cupcakes, but we also make things like scones, we make cakes, biscuits, brownies, cookies, donuts, pizza dough. We make a lot in here. Yeah, I think this program really helps someone build up to be someone who is employable out in the real world. We're really big on being an employable employee here.
Common careers for graduates of this program include baker, pastry chef, and commercial baker, in settings ranging from baking manufacturing companies to restaurants. Cosmetology. Cosmetology is the place where you will learn all about hair, skin, and nails. Upon completion of this program, you can choose the area you wish to specialize in.
We learn a lot of technical skills in this program, so we start with doing hair, we do nails, makeup, waxing. We do so much here, and it also gives a good advantage learning about being safe. There are definitely some competitive advantages. When you go into a salon, you want to have a big clientele, and it's not that you're competing against your coworkers, but there are other salons as well, and you want to be able to bring in those clients. This program helps us accomplish that by teaching us how to speak properly with people, how to form connections with our clients, and how to make sure that we're making them feel comfortable. I'd say if you're considering this program, just do it, go for it. I've had the most amazing experience here. I've met so many great people, and I've really learned a lot about myself through it too.
Program graduates will have the skills they need to take the state cosmetology licensing examination, which is required to begin working in a salon. Culinary arts. Work in a restaurant, hotel, hospital, or skilled nursing facility in culinary arts.
In this class, you learn a wide span of different things, everything from deep frying, sauteing, a little bit of baking and pastries over here in the culinary side, to the more advanced things like broiling, grilling, a flat top griddle. We do it all over here. So. Coming here to the GACTC and specifically the culinary arts class, you earn a lot of different certifications and you come out of here with a lot of knowledge about this field. We have a lot of different tools back in the kitchen, a lot of different kinds of equipment. All of them are brand new. We try to keep up to date on all that, so you're learning on the best equipment there is out there. We have a wide range from a grill, we have 3 deep fryers, we have a flat top griddle, we have dozens and dozens of skillets and saucepans for you to learn on. So you learn all the different equipment here that you see out in the field.
Program graduates will be prepared to go to work right away as a cook, baker, or chef, or continue your education at a culinary institute. Dental assistant. This program gives you the skills you need to be part of a dental healthcare team.
We can go right out to the workforce. We can work in any sort of facility, endodontics, orthodontics. We take x-rays, we take impressions, we do bleaching trays, mouth guards. I think it gives students an advantage because you have 2 to 4 years of experience in here, and it's just the basic knowledge of dental. We're able to get a radiology license in here. If you have an interest in anything dental related, I would definitely recommend this.
Program graduates are prepared to enter various dental fields, including dental assisting, expanded function dental assisting, and students have the opportunity to earn their radiology license. Emergency services. Get a great introduction to firefighting, law enforcement and criminal justice, and emergency medicine in our emergency services program.
I want to be a police officer. We touch on law enforcement, but I love learning about the different firefighting and everything that we can use because they all respond. We learn anything from medical to firefighting to law enforcement. We do some book work on law enforcement. So we do CPR certifications, FEMA, OSHA 10, we do the NIMS, and we do S190, which is like forest fire. And then we also do landing zones, and we can take those throughout our careers.
Graduates are prepared for a career or further training in a homeland security field. Health occupations. This program provides diversified career training in healthcare, with hands-on instruction in basic nurse aid and medical assisting skills.
Health occupations is a class that will show you the life skills of a nurse, what you'll have to go into on a daily basis when you're working in the medical field. After I graduate from Altoona, I plan on going to St. Francis University and going into the nursing program and then furthering my education to be a nurse practitioner. One day I want to own my own practice.
Program graduates can become certified nurse assistants, pursue a degree in nursing, or other healthcare specialties. Students in the information technology cluster like working with computers in networking or programming. Computer and networking technology. This program provides students with a well-rounded education in computers and networking.
You learn about how to make servers like that one. You learn about computers, how to make them, how they work, how networks work, like internet and Wi-Fi, you know, how to set them up, all that good stuff. Here, because it's more hands-on, and I get to see what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm more of a hands-on kind of person. I like to watch and learn, and then I learn from my mistakes from hands-on activities, and it's just more fun hands-on than just making servers, making networks, because, you know, Wi-Fi is everything nowadays. You use internet for almost everything, and it's all internet-based, and you learn how to make stuff like that. You learn how to make systems and computers and all that good stuff.
Graduates can enter the workforce immediately or pursue college degrees in related fields like cybersecurity, data sciences, information science, and more. Computer programming. Learn hands-on programming skills in a variety of computer languages.
Things that we learn in the computer programming course, Java, that was the first year that I had, Visual Basic, and then this year we're currently learning C#. We also do a little bit of SQL for database language. Well, I know Java is a very sought after language. It's used very widely in a lot of areas. Learning languages like the ones that we do now will help people be ready for what jobs are available and what they're looking for in a programmer now. We do earn a GACTC certificate through the program at the end of our 3 years upon completion. And then we also do earn college credits throughout the 3-year course. We do have a lot of nice computers. They try and keep them with up-to-date software for us to use through our course, but probably the most interesting piece of equipment that we have is an actual server. It's very neat to get to use that as a piece of equipment for the course. The course was much more rigorous than what I was first expecting, but I'm very glad that I was able to continue on with the course and complete, and I hope to finish out the course very strong and go on and be a very successful programmer.
Program graduates are ready to take entry-level jobs in this growing field, or to continue their education in computer science, cybersecurity, or game development in college. Are you interested in cars and trucks, or diagnosing and repairing vehicles? The transportation cluster is for you. Automotive technology. This program provides a solid foundation in automotive technology, including basic engine repair, brakes, suspension and steering, automatic transmissions, and other critical systems.
Automotive technology is basically working on your everyday car. Right now we are learning electrical theory. I'd say basically if you'd want to do it, go ahead. What I like the best is being in the shop. We're able to go on to many different field trips, so we'll go to different dealerships. I like being more in the shop and being more hands-on. I learn better that way than being stuck in the classroom looking at a book.
Students have the opportunity to enter work experience programs, and graduates will be prepared to enter the field. Automotive diesel technology. This program teaches you how to diagnose, troubleshoot, and repair all types of vehicles with diesel or gasoline-powered engines, including light and heavy-duty trucks.
Some things we do in this program, we do lots of hands-on stuff. We get to learn with our brake trainer on air brakes and taking big truck tires off, whether it's the super singles or the duals. It's a lot of hands-on, and we get to practice on these things. For our senior year, we get to take our inspection license test. In our shop, we're very fortunate. We have the Hunter laser alignment machine. It's really cool. With the lasers and different cameras, we can get cars and vehicles pretty much perfectly aligned and ready to go for the road. I really enjoy being here. I'd rate my experience definitely a 10.
A variety of job opportunities are available to graduates of this program. Collision repair and refinishing technology. Students learn basic tools, equipment, sheet metal welding, refinishing, and auto body skills in this program.
This program offers a great opportunity basically. Like, you get to work on cars, you get a paint booth, you got a frame machine. It's amazing. I wasn't expecting the shop to be this big, and just everything they have here. It has everything that is required for after you graduate. This is a really great program. I love it here, and really, I mean, once you get in the hang of it, it's awesome, it's amazing.
Graduates are qualified to begin working as a collision repair and refinishing technician. Power sports and equipment technology. If you like working on small engines, then this program is for you. Students learn how to do basic maintenance, repairs, and rebuilds on equipment ranging from weed eaters to riding mowers to motorcycles and side-by-sides.
Things I most enjoy is probably the community, like the whole shop, and everyone's nice in here. We get to work on any like dirt bikes and all that, four-wheelers, snowblowers, boats, and lawn mowers. What helped me do well was I'm just hands-on and everything.
Students will leave this program with the knowledge needed to go to work in this field. Did you see a program that appeals to you? Go to our website at gactc.edu to learn more about it. You'll find much more information, including this video, specific program videos, and testimonials from students just like you. Share the information with your parents and talk about what this could mean for your future. You can apply online, or tell your school counselor or a teacher you'd like to apply to the GACTC, and they'll help you get started.